Hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and it's really late on Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. Yeah, I decided that 3 a.m. is perfect time to record. No, not really. But I'm just really motivated to record right now, so I'm going to record right now. So first things first, I want to head into the mart. I'm not going to be doing too much exploration of Cerulean City today because I have a couple of things I want to do north of here. Anyway, in the store here you can get some new items. We've got Super Potions, which heal the HP of one Pokemon by 50 points, which is something we actually might want to pick up now because our Pokemon have more than just 20 HP, so we could use that, especially with a couple of bosses coming up. I also want to pick up several Pokeballs. That's more of a priority right now because let's see, how many can I get? I don't need 20. Let's get 9. Yeah, I'm gonna need the Pokeballs. Ugh. Ugh. I'm also gonna need some potions too. I'm not too confident in my ability to survive. Let's get 4. Alright. What do you gotta say? Oh, yeah, I already explained that. Anyway, let's try talking to her. Oh, really? Haha. Can that actually happen in battle? Like, I think as a kid I have this like memory of like having a very overleveled Charmeleon at this point in the game, and like I tried to command it and it said Charmeleon took a snooze, and then it gave itself the sleep status. Like I have a distinct memory of that. Is that like a real thing, or did I just imagine that? What am I doing? I don't want to explore around here. I do want to go straight north. There's a gym in here, but I don't want to challenge a gym yet. I'm scared. Oh, yeah. Last episode I did say that as soon as you get Poison Sting for your Nido whatever, that you should evolve it immediately. Yeah, I misspoke. Don't do that. Whatever you do, wait until after you've cleared this gym over here before you evolve your Nido. And the reason is because evolving your Nido makes it part ground type, and ground is weak to water, and you do not want to be weak to water. Just saying. Alright. There's also a house here that we can't get here past. I'll just tell you right now, you have to beat the gym in order to get past this house, I think. And beyond that house is the exit to town, so we're kind of stuck here for now. So anyway, let's head north. Ah, nuts. Yep, it's this guy. This is why I made all the preparations I did. Because it's boss time. Alright, we've got Blue, and starting off he's got Pidgeotto, level 17, with the moves Tackle, Gust, Sand Attack, and Quick Attack. This guy, not really one to be trifled with. This hurt. No, that wasn't terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna need a mirror. Needless to say, this battle is not going to be simple. Especially since I've got about 5 hits before he takes me down. Ha ha. I'm going to taunt every enemy I poison point this way. Oh, come on, take him out, take him out. Nuts. And you know what? I'm going to taunt you by healing right in front of your face as you go down. Oh yeah, I should mention, the way I play Pokemon, I am not above healing items and heal spamming. Like, it's a legitimate tactic for a game like this. I do it in other JRPGs, so why not this one? So I can and will use potions in the middle of a fight. I also will learn Poison Sting. Yeah, I'm glad I made that correction. Well, I would get rid of Lear ordinarily, except it literally just saved me right then. So I think focus energy. Admittedly, Poison Sting is really weak. I just say get it because, you know, it's nice to have type coverage. Oh, next up is Abra. Level 16, knows nothing but teleport. And in trainer battles, teleport does nothing! So, yeah, they screwed up there. Not as bad as another really big mistake they made in one of the original versions of the game with one of the gym leaders. That's a hilarious exploit. Anyway, yeah, let's show Poison Sting. He can't do anything to me. Such a shame, too. This Abra is exactly the level it would be when it evolves. Could have had something with confusion. Thank goodness he doesn't, though. Would have torn me apart. Wow, talk about insult to injury. Ha ha ha! Wow! Oh, that's so excellent. One of Abra's abilities is Synchronize. It basically, whenever it gets afflicted by a major status effect, it inflicts that status effect on the opponent. Except poison types can't be poisoned, so Synchronize doesn't work. So the only way he could have actually hurt me doesn't work. Ha ha ha. Alright, we've got... Yeah, I'll keep Duke's just taking this guy down. We got Rattata, level 15. It knows Tackle, Tail Whip, Quick Attack, and Hyper Fang. I believe Hyper Fang is a move that just halves your current HP, so nothing to worry about. Rounds up, too, by the way. Strangely enough, according to Bulbapedia, if you started with Bulbasaur, his Rattata doesn't know Hyper Fang. I don't know why? It's really kind of weird, but it goes down pretty easy. I might wanna do like a chump blocker or something. Well, let's just leave him out here. I hope this doesn't go too bad. Anyway, his last Pokemon is his starter at level 18. If you started with Bulbasaur, he'd have a Charmander with the same moveset as my Charmeleon. Scratch, Growl, Ember, Metal Claw. His Squirtle has Tackle, Tail Whip, Bubble, and Water Gun. And his Bulbasaur, which, hilariously enough, is the most threatening of the three, for a change, has Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, Leech Seed, and Vine Whip. If he gets Poison Powder and Leech Seed on you, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. Because basically, both of those moves will do damage over time, and Leech Seed in particular heals him every time it does damage to you. But I don't have to deal with that, I have to deal with a Squirtle. Oh good, we got the poison right off the bat, that's what I was going for. He's going for Tail Whip, and that's kind of worrisome. I've got him poisoned, and I don't think he's going to be able to use healing items in this match. He's also being stupid and using special attacks, even though he lowered my defense. So I think if it comes down to a battle of attrition, I will probably win, since he only has so many turns before he goes down. If only there was a move that made it so that Poison did even more damage every turn it was afflicted on the Pokemon, but we don't have that yet. Well, go Duke. I didn't expect that to go so well. How about that? Oh, really? How many's a lot? Is it more than just 3? Yeah, if you're not prepared for that... Huh? Wait, what are you doing? He didn't do this in the original versions of the game. Well, in FireRed and Leaf Green, we get the Fame Checker. It's basically just something you can use to look up a little bit of lore on the characters. It's not too terribly interesting. Let's see. It's a key item. And yeah, you can just like highlight information about the Pokemon, or the people. Not the Pokemon, that's the Pokedex. But anyway, it'll just be like lines of dialogue about the character stored into this device that you can take a look at every now and then. I don't particularly care about this, or filling it out, or anything like that. If you care, then, well, there's probably a guide to filling it out on the internet. But anyway, like I was saying, if you're not prepared for that fight against Blue, holy cow. He just comes out of freaking nowhere. And it's not like you can just avoid going up north, you have to go there to progress with the game, eventually. Yeah, it's the only way you can get a certain item later on. But anyway, let's head up here to Route 24. And though, I'll just tell you, this bridge, which... this bridge, with the awesome music and everything, which doesn't actually span any water. And this is Nugget Bridge, and it's basically a battle gauntlet against 5 trainers, all in a row, and they are all required fights, so I'm just going to run my mouth over all these. Now anyway, like I said last episode, there are a couple new Pokemon over in Route 4 over there that I didn't go over. Well, now that we have several battles in a row, I'll go over them now. Now these two Pokemon are the first instance of what we call version exclusive Pokemon. It's basically Pokemon games come out in pairs, and one of the pair has some Pokemon that the other of the pair doesn't. People who are playing Leaf Green get access to Sandshrew, which is a pure ground type, remains that way all throughout its life. It's pretty slow, but on the flip side it also has a pretty nice amount of attack and defense. So, I mean, as far as ground types go, it's probably one of the better ones, so there is a ground type I do prefer over Sandshrew, Sandslash, that I will talk about soon, that's available in both versions of the game, so yeah, be aware of that. But if you're playing FireRed, the Pokemon you get that's version exclusive is personally what I feel to be the short end of the stick there. You get Ekans. Ekans is not really all that spectacular. It's trying to be a jack of all trades, but in doing so, it doesn't really wow anyone. So, personally, I would prefer having something slower but more offense and physical defense oriented like Sandshrew and Sandslash, but, well, Ekans and Arbok don't get that. Such a shame. I do believe both of those Pokemon learn a few debilitating moves, so, like, I think they can learn Glare, which paralyzes a Pokemon, as well as, you know, the standard poisoning abilities. In particular, Ekans and Arbok have the ability Intimidate, which lowers the attack stat of the opponent Pokemon whenever it comes into battle, so that's pretty nice. Intimidate is a really useful ability, but Ekans just isn't that useful a Pokemon. Oh well. Anyway, as for the route we're on, there are a few new Pokemon over here too. And another version exclusive pair, there's Oddish and what should I use? There's Oddish and there's Bellsprout. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, sorry, I had a little bit of a brain fire, and again, it's painful. Anyway, you may notice in the bio that Oddish's little evolution chain section is a lot longer than it usually is. That's because Oddish does not have just... Let me rephrase that. Oddish has not one, but two final forms. Just like Frieza. Frieza had way more. Anyway, don't worry about its second final form because you actually cannot obtain it within the course of the main adventure. So the base stats you see flashed up there are Vile Plume's base stats, not Blossom's base stats. And speaking of which, Vile Plume is slow. It's a slow poison grass type all the way down its line, basically. Yeah, I suppose it would be good for debilitating, but like if you really want a poison grass type on your team, just get Bulbasaur. It's flat out better. Like, it literally outclasses this line in maybe not every way possible, but pretty much every way possible. As for the other one, right, Oddish is available in FireRed, Bellsprout is available in Leaf Green. Bellsprout is a lot more promising than Oddish, or at least I think it is. It's not as bulky, which is kind of weird for a poison grass type, but it's got much higher attack and special attack, and it's quite a bit faster, so yeah, that's pretty nice. It's actually somewhat offensive. I don't know why it has so much physical attack. Is poison a physical type? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong about that. I know grass isn't, but I mean, it's actually a surprisingly viable type if you want a grass poison type and you don't want to get curb stomped by Charizard later on in the game, then I'd pick up a Bellsprout if you really want to. Although again, there is an alternative to either of these Pokemon that I actually do prefer. So let's see. Who's next? There is one more new Pokemon, but I don't want to go over it yet. I'll explain later. The Sandshrews using Sand Attack on me over and over again. That's no good. Come on, get poisoned. Oh, this really blows. This Sandshrew proving its usefulness. When I say Pokemon are useful, useless, I mean, it's just in the grand scheme of things, the Pokemon that tend to do better in the game. I mean, really, you can pick the Pokemon you want and, well, if not make it through pretty well, you can level grind your way pretty well, so... Come on, hit the guy! Okay, now you're gonna get it. I didn't want to do this because I don't want to split the experience between the two, but oh well. And yeah, taking a look at the time right now, it's going to take way too long to do all of these battles on screen, so I think I'll just cut out the rest of the fights. Oh god, there's intimidating. See how potent the the stat debuffs can be. And there's Rap. Be glad this isn't Generation 1. Oh, I hate Rap in Generation 1. That's gonna be something entertaining to deal with when I play the re-releases. Okay, I'm gonna need to heal up after that, and I think I'll just meet you back here after I've cleared out the remaining trainers on Nugget Bridge over there. Okay, I took care of the last two trainers here on Nugget Bridge. It didn't take quite as long as I expected, but I still cut them out anyway. You see that picnicker over there? If you're playing the original games, Remember that picnicker from later. He's kind of important for a glitch you can pull off in those games. I'll talk about it a little bit later. Not right now. Anyway, let's head up here. Ooh, a prize. A nugget. Should have seen that coming. It is Nugget Bridge. Join Team Rocket. You just stand at the end of a bridge recruiting for a criminal organization publicly? This doesn't seem like the best of plans. Do I not even get a choice? No. Wow, this really is a Batama situation. I mean, this doesn't seem like a very Yakuza-ish thing to do, but oh well. I switched Igneel up to the front because, well, the next gym is water type, and Igneel's not going to be doing any fighting in that gym, so I figure I might as well give him all the experience I can now, so that the experience in the gym will mostly go to Duke over there. So, yeah. This Team Rocket grunt's not so tough. Neither are most of the trainers on Nugget Bridge, to be honest. The most threatening one's probably the last one, because his Mankey's about level 18. Can really lay the hurt on you, especially if it gets lucky with Fury swipes. I hate moves that hit 2 to 5 times. It's like cherry tapping you to death. Nah, I don't want to join Team Rocket. I mean, I don't feel like spending every day of the next several years chasing after one Pikachu, or something stupid like that. Okay, to be honest, I really do like the Team Rocket trio in the anime. They're probably my favorite part, and I really hate what they did to them in the Black and White series, but that's a discussion for another time. It's the kid in me. The kid in me likes the repetition. However, the kid in me does not like running into the wrong Pokemon. Yeah, I'm looking for something specific in here. It's the last of the new Pokemon. I'll just meet you off-screen. Aha! Here it is! Ah, finally! Oh my god, it's taken me several minutes just to find this thing. Okay, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it! Come on, come on, come on! Woo! Oh, thank God! Oh my god, it has been oh my god. Oh my god. Thank God I finally got that thing. Oh. Sorry for freaking out there. Oh god, I can't imagine how that came out in editing. Anyway, this is Abra, the Pokemon I've been looking for. And the reason why I freaked out is A, it's extremely rare in any area it can catch it, not just in this one, and B, its only move is Teleport, which makes it run away in battle. So, if you don't have anything faster than it that can, like, paralyze it or stop it from fleeing or anything, it will run, and you'll have to spend several minutes looking for another one. But I got it. I got it, and I caught it before it could escape. Oh my god. Woo! Anyway. Man. So, as for Abra's stats, now that I've calmed down a little bit, the Abra family is what I consider to be one of the most powerful Pokemon in the game. And in Generation 1, I consider it to be flat out broken as crap. Basically, the Abra line is known for its really, really high speed and almost game-breakingly high special attack. It's not quite as game-breakingly high as some other Pokemon, but those Pokemon are generally considered to be legendaries, so yeah. As for the base stats, I actually have the base stats of Kadabra flashed up on the screen. Yeah, That's not even the stats of its final evolution, and they're that high. And I think the stats being that high, even in its second form, is enough justification for me to use a Kadabra on my team, which I will be doing. Kadabra is going to be the next member of my party. But for those of you who are curious and have access to trading, I'm going to flash up Alakazam's base stats. Yeah, look at that special attack stat. And if you think that's broken, special attack in Generation 1 wasn't really special attack, it was just a special stat. And the special stat was what they used to calculate special attack and special defense. Yeah, Alakazam alone probably destroyed the difficulty of Generation 1. It's quite obscene. And that's compounded by the fact that in Generation 1, they intended for Psychic to have Ghost be its primary weakness. Except that weakness is bugged, and Psychics are immune to the Ghost type. So they only have one weakness to bug types, and bug types are useless in Generation 1. Yeah. There's actually no reason not to go through the entirety of Generation 1 without six Psychics on your team. There's actually no reason for it. It's kind of terrible. But anyway, they fixed that in this generation. So, what kind of nickname should I give? You know what, I legitimately can't think of one right now. I'm too excited by the fact that I actually got one on my first try. Usually it takes me several tries. Okay, I've got one. Paula, from Earthbound. Makes sense, right? It's gonna be like having Paula in the party, considering the fact that, well, Kadabra and really Alakazam, but mostly Kadabra doesn't have the best in terms of sturdiness. Not that I particularly care, it's not gonna stop me from using it, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go and heal and shuffle around the party, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've calmed down a little bit since that just then. Let's keep going. I still got a little bit I want to do on this in this area before I call it an episode. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight all the trainers even in the middle of this episode. I'm gonna try and avoid as many as I can right now, and I'll just fight them all off screen to get Abra some experience. So let's see what this is. Petiberry. Cures poison. Pretty nice. Now the Pokemon in this area are the same as the Pokemon in Route 24, so don't worry about it. You're gonna have to fight one of these guys. Yeah, I'll take on the hiker. Alright, took care of that guy. Trainers with one Pokemon can be a little frightening since their Pokemon is usually close to on par with your levels. This trainer's moving around. If you see a trainer moving around like this, don't run next to them, or they'll probably turn around and face your direction. You just want to take it slow. Nice and easy there. I'm gonna have to take this trainer out. Yeah. Oh, I'll fight this one on screen. Balance out the cutting in the action of the video. Oh, nuts. If only Paula was higher level. Yeah, so your only action with Abra right now is teleport. There is a TM you can teach Abra, but I don't think we can get it this early in the game. I'm not even sure if we can get it in this game, now that I think about it. I mean, I assume we can, but I just don't know where it is. So, oh well. To be perfectly honest, Abra's not going to be too useful, even in the gym. I mean, it is going to be useful, but not as useful against the gym leader herself. Let's put it that way. Level 10. Not bad, not bad. Need 6 more of that. Yeah. Having Kadabra on my team is basically going to be the ultimate in hit and run tactics, to be honest. Or maybe not hit and run tactics, but hit them before they destroy you tactics. My Caesar in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire is a hit and run tactics Pokemon. Oh, no! Oh, I really screwed up there. Yeah, I'll just have to show that item off later. Oh well. I'm not gonna re-record. Anyway, like I was saying, a friend of mine tried to convince me to get into competitive Pokemon battling. So I EV trained a full team of Pokemon. Didn't really go for natures or anything like that. I just tested out stuff, see what I got. I'm not too thrilled by it, but it's just not my cup of tea. I prefer the single player. But anyway, I made a Caesar build for it with a Life Orb, and I basically made it 100% hit and run tactics. You go in, U-turn, get out. It works surprisingly well. Enough so that I don't even need to have it with Technician. For newbies, that'll probably go over your head, but don't worry about it. Darn snakes. Why does it always have to be snakes? Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what that item is. I don't think it's particularly good, but we can't get past this bush. The only way we could have gotten past that guy is if we had fought that guy as well, and well, I am trying to save on time a little bit. Trying not to overload people with video lengths. I don't like it when people do that. What am I doing? Well, it's just one trainer. How bad could this possibly be? Alright, I'm back. I swear the lasses I fought both said something about, like, boyfriend, but only one of them. Well, I only fought one of the youngsters, but he said something about a girlfriend. Which one is it, man? I'm probably missing part of the picture. What do you have to say? Ah, so that's the gym leader, Misty. Just like in the anime, except not. Not really. So anyway, this is Bill's house, or the Sea Cottage. Bill lives here. Whatever. Bill Nye the Science Guy? Kind of. Oh, a Clefairy! How cute! What the? What? How are you talking? You're not a Meowth. You can't talk. Oh. It's Bill, huh? How did that happen? Seriously, how did that happen? That's ridiculous. No. Okay. I guess I don't get another choice. This is ridiculous. I don't even know. It doesn't look like a cell separator. But I guess it works. Hey, you don't look like Bill Nye. I feel cheated. Ooh, an SS ticket. What does that do? Ah, there's a cruise ship in the next town over. We're not going there yet, but I'll just tell you this right now. You want to progress with the game? You need to do this. There's an item you can get on the SSN that you need to progress with the game. So, yeah. I also misspoke earlier when I said you had to have completed the next 2 gyms in order to get back to Pewter City. You don't. You only need to go to the SSN to go back to Pewter City. But, well, you can't do that until you beat Missy, so... Anyway, let's check out Bill's PC. Huh? Can you not do this? That's weird. I thought... maybe I have to leave and come back. Ah, here it is. Yeah, it's just a list of a few Pokemon. You can take a look at them, they'll get registered as seen in your Pokedex, I believe. But yeah, since we can't actually get any of these right now, I'm not going to bio them. Just keep these Pokemon in mind for later, not now. Let's just say one of those might be showing up in the team one day. Which one? Who knows? You'll just have to find out. Not next time, though. Later. Anyway, if you need to return to Cerulean City fast without fighting any of the trainers here, just head down this path. I remember this path looked really pretty in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And there's a ledge there so you can't get past. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, that's not supposed to happen right now. I thought you were supposed to beat the gym first. Can you just totally skip past the gym if you don't want to fight it right now? What? Huh. Okay, apparently I was wrong about this sequence trigger. Well, screw it, I'm doing this now. If I can do it now, I'm doing it now. Anyway, these people got robbed. Some creature made tracks all over their house. There's stuff everywhere. Oh, they stole a TM, huh? Interesting. Well, let's see what this Team Rocket grunt's doing. You're wearing a giant R on your shirt. How am I supposed to believe that? Ooh, that's so much of a short episode. Uh-oh, not the Machops. Oh, if Paulo was level 16. If only. So I heard something interesting about the Machop family a couple of days ago, I think. About the same day that they announced Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, and how you can transfer Pokemon over from those games into, you can transfer Pokemon from the 3DS re-releases of Generation 1 to Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. A friend of mine pointed out that in later generations, the Machop family gets this ability No Guard, which basically makes it so that any Pokemon move used, like any attack, will always hit regardless of what the move is. Except in Generation 1, that family can learn the move Fissure, which instantly KOs the target Pokemon. And normally that move has a 30% accuracy, right? Unless you're higher level than the opponent. Except with No Guard, moves always hit. Yeah, that's kind of... wow. Anyway, we've got Drowsy over here. No point in attacking it especially because it's got loads and loads of special defense. Back in the original games, all that special defense was just its special, so yeah. You have another instance of really, really game-breakingly powerful psychic types. You thought dragons in Generation 5 were overpowered? Ha! You ain't seen nothing. Anyway, from the Team Rocket Grunt, we get TM28 Dig. So let's check that out. I didn't know I could do this before the gym. I either didn't know or totally forgot, but I'm really glad I know now, because dig is really useful. It's power 60, accuracy 100. It takes 2 turns to use. On the first turn you dig underground and you're invulnerable to most attacks. Not all attacks, there are a couple of attacks that still hit you when you're under the ground. And then the second turn you deal damage. And I want to teach that to Duke. Now, even though I am going to be replacing the move dig later on in the game, it's not going to be until much later in the game, so I feel perfectly fine teaching Duke dig. And dig's going to really help me out a lot in the next gym. Just a turn of immunity is really useful. Well, it kind of is. I'll explain later. I could teach him Rock Tomb, but Rock Tomb's gonna get replaced a lot sooner than dig will be, so... Alright. Well, you learn something new every day, huh? And this girl over here moves too, so that's kind of convenient, I guess, if you had a way of clearing out bushes. But how hard could Misty's gym battle possibly be? You'll just have to find out next time on Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. See you guys then.